Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to potentially our final episode of Timberborn. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in just a second. This is... we just survived a drought in the last episode. And we massively increased our wood production, leading to more planks, leading to more, hopefully, treated planks and gears. I need to reset my settings here for non-drought status. So we survived the drought. Now I need to figure out what to put all my floodgates and stuff at to keep things nice and watered. So I think we want to keep this floodgate up at probably like 0.75 or so, 0.8, 0.75. Maybe we just never touch this floodgate. Leave it at 0.8. I don't know. Leave it there, and eventually this new water will flood. Just kidding. It will fill the sluices. That's good. You should start going up. They are. Eventually it will fill the lake and these floodgates too. These floodgates should go up to what, like 0.8? Probably? That's probably going to induce a little bit of flooding, just because I don't understand the fluid dynamics in this game exactly. Something's going to flood, I just know it. Anyways, welcome back. We are kind of working on... Now that water is here, our power is also back, so we should really work on ramping up production as much as possible. That's kind of my thought. The timber bot... Oh boy, speaking of power. Currently there is no water flowing and no wind blowing, which means nothing. Ah, I understand. So right now, no water is... Okay, we figured something out. Right now, no water is coming over these floodgates. Because it's at 0.79. Because this is at It was at 0.75, 0.80. It's flooding this first because this is upstream. So we should put this one higher, I think, than this to ensure that the water level at least hits 0.8 and goes downstream first. We want to prioritize. Any second now. Yeah. Okay, water's flowing, water's flowing. I thought it would go over the top, but it goes underneath. We want to prioritize water going downstream before we prioritize water filling this. Or something? I don't know. That's my thesis, and I'm sticking to it. All right, what can we do? We started this episode with about 47%, 48% recultivation progress. We want to hit 100 today. Of course, we could change the construction site priority, but for now, I'm going to keep it low so that I can keep building new things to make stuff better. Let's keep an eye on a couple things right here. Gears are at 2. Treated planks are at 3. Planks are at 527. So, to me, that says we need to keep making more wood workshops and gear workshops. So, should I just add a couple more? I don't know. Just keep throwing workshops at the problem until it solves itself, right? If I am going to add them, where the hell am I going to put them? Technically, I could put them over here. That's connected. It's an ugly as shit place to put them. But it says that that has power. I don't know that that's going to have power. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that's going to have power. It says green. It will... interesting. It will connect... And first off, we could put one right there. It will connect to the other buildings if it has power. Good to know. We learned something right there. Okay. Now we need one more lumber. What if we just broke this shit right here? Fuck it. We'll just break that. We'll put another one over here. This is for treated planks. That's what that was for. Instead, we need another wood workshop. All right, we need both of those things built. We need them built ASAP. Why are we down to 98? That's not good. Oh, we're out of biofuel. Okay. So, hold up. Where are we making our biofuel? And why are we out of it entirely? You guys aren't working hard enough. What's going on? You're making biofuel out of carrots. We had 35 bots out of fuel? And they're all over here, really, actually, which is the interesting thing. Should we make a biofuel maker over here? It just takes carrots and water. We absolutely should. The answer to that is of course. Okay. So let's do this. This is science, right? Refinery. Right there. This is the highest priority construction job you have ever had in your entire life. You are going to make biofuel out of carrots, because I think on this side of things, they still have... they've got some carrots. They've got some carrots. We could probably build more. Okay. Y'all are going to build this right now. 24-hour workdays until this is built. I guess everything's being worked by real beavers, huh? Oh, boy. Okay. Everything's being worked by real beavers for a second. All of the real beavers get to go to work for a second. Holy shit, this is terrible. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. All of these bots have no fuel. I didn't realize what was happening, really. This can actually go really bad. If all of the bots run out of fuel... Please, please, please. Build this thing, like, ASAP. Yesterday. Planks, gears. We don't have any gears. That's not good. We may need 2 of them. We may need 2 machines. I probably should just build a second machine. There's biofuel over here, though, right? Oh, that's extract. Shit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, well. Just gonna chuck one right here. We're at the stage where I really don't care about future-proofing my my base, so I can just do dumb shit like put that right there. I hope that doesn't mess with this windmill. We'll find out, I guess. I'm a terrible mayor right now. I'm not interested in the can't get all required materials because it's the gears, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not particularly interested in actually, like... Right now I have very short-term games, which... short-term goals, which is make the earth recultivator better. Make it built. And to do that, I can sacrifice all kinds of other things. Oh my god, they have no freaking... Ah, this is so terrible. We have no fuel. 50 of them are 59 of them are incapacitated overall. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. I'm misreading that. Wait. What? Nope. Yep. So of our bots, we have 67 workers, 66 incapacitated. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's never been worse. Work by real humans. That should happen. Yep. By real humans, I mean real beavers. This is the interesting thing, is that, like, to get back from this, oh my god. Hold up. I mean, we have to... I have to screenshot this just in case this eventually becomes the, If this eventually becomes the problem of this episode, I do have to screenshot it. so that we have a record of it later. Great. Okay. God, this is terrible. So the bots can't make the thing that will help get the bots back on track. So we really have to like. They're probably not hauling or carrying yet either, are they? There's a couple there. There is none in the hauling post. Yikes. I don't think they technically break down out of lack of fuel, as far as I know. They just refuse to work. Which is bad, but is less bad than... Okay, how do I keep it? Let's just keep an eye on the bottom left number. Bot is out of fuel, 78. Down to 77. I don't know if that's because a bot broke down. Yep. Or because a bot... Damn, this sucks, because right now is when we have power. Right now is when we have power, which means we really, really, really should be... like making as much damn, as many resources as possible, and instead we're slowly crawling our way back. Okay, so the second machine is doing good work. They're coming here to get their fuel. This is good, thank God. You know what that makes me feel like I should do? Switch this over to bots to make even more fuel. 41, we're getting there. 39, we're getting there. You're cranking. We're gonna be like low on carrots at some point though, I feel like. Okay, we're right there. We still have some. Okay. Yikes, man. Yikes. God, that was scary. It's still scary. It's still scary because over here we don't have the gears. So you can go get catalyst probably from here, or biofuel from here. You can, but like... this is driving home to me the importance of we should have biofuel being made on both sides. And in abundance, that's for sure. Because without it, we get nothing. We've just lost at least... I don't want to think about how many work hours we've just lost. Thanks to bots that are out of fuel. We're still at 32. I'm going to back our beavers back down to normal working hours. And hope that we can just, again, start slowly recovering from this. Still lacking 9. God damn it. This is like prime. This is prime. Because the Timberbots work 24 hours. It just keeps getting worse the more I think about it. The Timberbots work 24 hours a day. They are more efficient than the beavers. And so many of our factories are sitting here completely not working because there's no one to work it, or because they were out of fuel. We're down. Up. We're up to 50. We're up to 50. Six bots without fuel. Never mind. I guess the beavers are just gonna work all night. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. If we can just get this machine built, things would be better. I feel that in my bones. I guess we should make this humans for now, because otherwise we're not gonna transfer stuff, right? I keep saying humans when I mean beavers. God damn it. What do I have to do? Who do I have to pay to get this refinery built? 1 out of 10 gears. It just says 1 out of 10 gears. 71 bots without fuel. What's happening? Please, I beg of you. This is gonna be worked currently by beavers. So the district center is worked by beavers, yeah? Why are the gears not coming here? It says gears, import enabled. There's the storage lack right here. We probably just don't have any. Let me pause this to make sure the gears are going the right place. Where are these gears going? Like there's beavers working the hauling post, beavers working the building place. So those should be able to grab gears from here, right? Still 1 out of 10. I don't understand. Do I need to hop into the game and make a gear myself? Y'all are just lumber mills. Is it because we're not making gears over here? I mean, we can solve that problem. We should just make gears on this side, I guess. I should have thought of that forever ago. God damn it. I should have thought of that forever ago, because we could definitely build it over here quicker than we can wait for gears. This will solve this. We're down to 23 bots out of fuel. All the bots have been working, or the beavers have been working 24 hours. Okay, you're going. Go. Go crazy. Seashell, go crazy. Build us gears, please. What's our overall carrot storage look like? It's okay. 23 bots out of fuel. Oh, boy. We need to see that number go down to 0. We need to see it. I can't even build this thing yet because this thing also lacks gears, so it's not even going to be connected to power. Oh, my God. This is such a problem. This thing's built, but it doesn't have power, right? It's a refinery. It doesn't need power. Ah, I didn't know that. Is that true? Refineries don't need power? They don't need power. Do they still transfer power? I hope so. Like if I built something right here, would it still have power? I don't know. One beaver is injured. 23 beavers are out of fuel. Okay, here they come. Here they come. They're coming for their good juice. The biofuel. Thank God. Okay, we're going to slowly start transitioning these jobs to being done by beavers. Sorry, by bots. We are going to... We're down to 6 bots out of fuel. 4 bots out of fuel. Okay. God, that was so ugly. We could really use more timber bots on this side, actually, still. That's okay, though. Bots out of fuel. Why is it going back up? Why is it up to 11? Where are they? They're on this side? What is your deal, guys? I'm nervous about our carrot storage. We have 468 for now. Is anything just sitting in the field not getting used? Maybe some potatoes? Oh boy. What a stressful day. 30 bots are out of fuel. Go get fuel. There's some in the biofuel thing right here. So I guess the next question is, we should probably look at these individual bots and see. Do they have like... I wonder if they have fuel tanks is basically what I'm wondering. It looks like they do have fuel tanks. So it's not that they either have biofuel or they don't. It's that they have an amount of biofuel on board, probably. So we have a little bit of like lag there as well, where once bots get more biofuel on board, then they should have a little bit of wiggle room. Right now, the bots have like, they're basically riding on E constantly, and then when the when they run out, then they lag and they don't make stuff for a while. On the other hand, if we could get them up to full, then they at least have a couple days where that's my guess right now. We'll check back on that soon. We're down to 7 bots out of fuel. A lot of actual beavers are working again. think we can start switching stuff back, hopefully, to being worked by bots. I hope. God, I hope. As long as you stay fueled, you can just keep making more biofuel. Woo! I feel like we kind of dodged a bullet is the wrong word. But I paused the earth recultivator to make sure that we would get more material for other builds, but I think I can turn that back on. I don't know if this is going to be the last episode. Okay, let's get back to looking at resources. So currently resources, biofuel is the one we're going to keep an eye on. It's at 8. That's terrible. We need it to go up. Bot limbs is still the slowest thing for sure for building more bots, but we do now have 2 machines making bot limbs. Those require gears. That explains a lot. Explains a lot, actually. Okay. So, speaking of gears, we're down to 3. 6 paper, we knew that was going to be low. Planks are doing okay, though, and treated planks are still basically 0. Functionally, they are 0. To me, this suggests we need more gear workshops still. Let's get some running. You have power? No, you don't have power. What am I doing? What am I doing? Don't build that. Where do I put all these gear workshops, do you think? I could just shove stuff out here. Let's try something new here. Normally when I do this, it's bad. Let's build a platform. Like right here. Let's build a vertical power shaft right here and here. Rather than make the beavers walk over the power, let's make the power walk over the beavers. You know? Bought out of fuel is 7. We are currently at 15 biofuel. We're barely keeping even. And I'll be honest with you, I'm still nervous about our carrot supply overall. I think that could take a big hit eventually. But for now, it's okay. For now, it's okay. Okay, that's power. All right, we need to see gears go up from 0. Need to see gears go up from 0. Bot heads also take gears. It's just that bot limbs take a lot of gears. So that's part of the problem is we ran out of bot limbs and we needed to... That like tripled our gear usage. Okay. Biofuel 8. God, that makes me nervous. Why can we not make a little bit more of that? We have 3 times as many refineries working. I'm real hopeful. Back up to 123 bots, only 13 of which are out of fuel. Why are they lacking water over here? There's water right here. Go drink. Oh, because I still have all the adults working 24 hours. That's probably what's going on. We'll make them back down to 16. Okay. Well, now that we got everything back to running, I'm sure a drought is going to come anytime soon, but... Okay. Gears are on 0. Gears just staying on 0. We've already delivered all of the metal blocks that we need. So I honestly think one thing we should do is lower our bots working at the mine. I think smelting and mining is now very low priority for us because we don't need that much more metal. Like, we have so much metal. Somehow it's one of the things we've always built way too much of. We have tons of scrap metal too. It uses other resources like bots and fuel and logs to... We'll keep one smelter running on this side. We may keep a smelter running on this side. But the earth recultivator has all of the metal that it needs. Halfway on treated planks, just over halfway on gears. So... Gears is still bad. Biofuel is still bad. I mean, if biofuel has been bad this whole time, then I need to build another refinery. It's just that simple. Like, what's going on? Then the good news about a refinery is I can basically build it anywhere. So, fuck it. We'll build it right there. Your job is to build... I mean, how many potatoes do we got? We got a lot of potatoes? Build biofuel out of potatoes, then. You know? Biofuel cannot go out. We need it to be maxed. We need it to be 1,800. And currently it's 16. And I don't want to make the same mistake again. What is paper made out of? Because we're probably also going to need another paper mill. It's just plain logs. All right, well. Get with the program then. Time to build more paper too. Paper is used for punch cards, which affects our bots' productivity. If I had to take a look, and I will. I'll take a look. Our bots are probably not running at +2 most of the time. They're probably running at a lot of 0 and 1. Yeah, because they haven't gotten catalysts, and they haven't gotten punch cards at any rate of like reliability. 56% on the earth recultivator. We're having to solve some problems that I wasn't really expecting. But we're going to pause one of these bot assemblers because we don't need it when we're actually lacking bot limbs. Time to sort of refocus our efforts onto the things that matter. Bots out of fuel 3. We need to see biofuel go up. 24. That's a little bit better. We need to start seeing gears go up. It's not. Okay. I mean, I think we have like 1, 2. How many more gear machines have we built today? 3. I feel like we added 1. 4. I think I have like 5. I think I've probably tripled my gear production, or at least doubled it today. And this earth recultivator and the bot limbs are just taking all of it. But we've nearly crossed the moment where we have more bots than beavers. It's really close. It's really close. Let's switch this over. 130 bots, 131 beavers. We have some vacancies, that's for sure, but we'll get that covered. Okay. How's stuff looking? Trees are good. Trees are good. Water is good. Food is good. 790 carrots. So that may be going down a little bit. But we also have 500 sunflower seeds. Wellness is up to 54. That's great. That's high for us. It's really high. Okay. I know you can just pause a lumberjack flag, but sometimes it's just annoying to look at. It's not clean to look at all these pause symbols. I want my pause symbols to mean something. A bad tide approaches. So in 3 days, we're going to straight up run out of water power, which sucks because we are already lacking power. That's okay, though. Refineries don't take power to work. We're learning. And biofuel is up to 290, 300. Beautiful thing. Gears are still functionally at 0. I don't understand. Let's take a look at extract real quick. Still lacking maple syrup. What is the deal? How can we not have any maple syrup still? How is that possible? Truly, I don't understand. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. You know what is something that we should check out? Something I've been kind of curious about. I am a little curious what happens if... So, will a tap... I think a tapper shack will do both, like, multiple resources at once. So, what I'm kind of thinking here is, what if we built a maple thing up here? A little bit of maple tree up here. And just saw what happened. See if they would if this tapper is like bored and can't get pine resin, then they could always work on maple trees, right? Okay. Bad tide in 2.2 days. That's fine. Bot fuel is much better, up to 400. Gears are still negative. I'm just gonna build gear workshops until we don't have a negative number. I don't understand. I don't get it. I think it's these bot limbs. I think the bot limbs is such a huge cost. And then, of course, we're chucking them all into here. But we're chucking them into here, I guess, a little bit faster than treated planks. And I guess at some point I thought... I guess this is where I'm wrong. At some point I thought the hauling post currently has no bots. You'll get some eventually, right? So at some point I thought maybe if you were making gears faster than they could add them to the building, that would mean you were gaining gears. But I guess what might be happening here is just... you can't make gears fast enough that they won't add it to the building, basically. I like the looks of this building, though. Look at all this little storage. These little crates, barrels. Crate and barrel. We've officially crossed the point. We have 131 bots and 130 beavers. Never mind. 134 beavers. Shit. We still haven't crossed it. So, I guess the other problem here is that chestnuts are way easier to store. We have all of these are like at 100%. Okay, well, I can solve that problem. I probably should store more chestnuts before I do this, shouldn't I? Shit. Okay, hold up. we'll go ahead and we will store a little bit more chestnuts before I just destroy this all. Where's chestnuts? There we go. But we'll also chop these trees down and turn those into maple too. Although I think you didn't need a tapper shack. I don't think we have. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Gear. So we are now. Have we run out of planks? No, we're still good on planks. This machine wasn't running because it didn't have planks, but I think that's just because you got to go grab them. Got to go grab them. I wonder if we are not. I wonder if we're vastly underutilizing hauling posts. First off, this one is currently worked by no one because we don't have enough timber bots. I wonder if we should just be building more hauling posts. I think we probably should. Because I think they are... We know they carry twice as much. I think right now, some of the problems of these machines turning on and off because their workers have to go haul their goods is the problem. I think if we had enough hauling... Yeah, that's definitely hindsight 2020. When this runs out, it's going to have 1 gear, 0 planks. Which means eventually it will stop working. When it stops working, the Timberbot 256 that works here has to go grab a plank in order to grab a gear. So currently it's paused. I was not prepped. 5 days of bad tides. So I did not do my diversion. I think I still have time. Let's do it. Okay, that's good. That should hopefully work. When it's full. Nope, both of these need to be full. When it's full, that should mean that it fills up and goes this way. We'll find out in just a second. Over here, we need full. We need full. We will unpause this water pump. Pause and... P is pause, by the way. I should have used that a long time ago. Okay. Hopefully I managed that in time. Hopefully there's no contamination in here. Okay, done. So we're about to lose a lot of power. Let's go check this out. 5 days. 5 days. Let's find out. How our new bad tide system over here works. So we should start filling up. I hope it doesn't run over anywhere else. I didn't really check that. I think this should work. Yeah, it's going. Good. This is all too tall. I love that it's technically making the grass green for a second before it, because it's carrying a little bit of normal water with it before it kills everything off. Dope. Perfect. I kind of wish there was a graphic in the game where water just flowed off into nothing. That'd be really cool if it did. It'd be really cool if the water just like... I knew there was a third one. No. I was like, I swear there was a third one somewhere. No. Okay. So sluices will protect us for part of this. But not for that. Oh, this is so bad. Sluices protect the good stuff. Y'all are screwed. Damn it. At least the power will keep working for a little bit because it's still flowing, you know? Damn it, I can't believe I did that. We should lower this. And lower it, and lower it, and lower it. Damn. I mean, damn is literally the problem. I didn't raise the floodgate. Oh, boy. Yikes. Well. So how are we doing over here? 129 to 135. Guys are drying out. That's good and normal. God, this is so terrible. We have to run this. We have to run this, and we have to run it hard. The bad water pump. Shit, I can't believe I did this. We don't even really have storage for bad water right now. So, we should probably build an extra one just so that I can start hauling it out of the thing. Damn, I made a mistake. That's for sure. Construction site will make this bad water. That takes 60 gears. That's an expensive mistake. So this is contamination should be, it's only 12 is what it says. But it's about to get worse because we're going to have to keep lowering these to get stuff out of up here. So this water level is 0.54. This is such a bad system. I mean, at this point, I could wait for at this point, I probably should just wait for 3.6 days. What I'm doing is not going to work. I'm not going to be able to pump all this shit out. In 3.6 days, water will come and flush it out. But, oh boy. That was a mistake. Okay. Well. Oh, well. I just forgot. What can we do next? Biofuel is up, which is fantastic. It's 1.1k. Gears are at... Our power should be dog shit right now. 70 is our production right now because of this power wheel, I'm pretty sure. Justin. You're doing a great job, Justin. Maybe I should put all my beavers to work. Just on power wheels. Okay. Well. Killed a lot of crops. How bad's the carrot situation? It's fine. Potatoes are even better, though. I may actually change one of these refineries to biofuel potatoes for a while. Just to see if we can't balance out our potato versus... Our potato production. I mean, our potato carrot production. So, 3 days left. The wind blowing a little bit. Just barely. We're going to be really slow right now. We're at 64% construction site. I can't tell if I should try and let all this water go downhill or no. And I can let more of it go. This is watered and healthy? Really? I guess I probably should have kept it up there, huh? Now I'm going to kill this stuff. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well. Yikes. How we're playing really smart, I would use a crop that grows really quickly over here. rather than potatoes. I don't know how long potatoes grow. 6 days? I'd use carrots right there. That's the quickest. But all right, we are just kind of waiting out this bad tide so we can get some power back. And I guess if I lower this, I do get power, so that's something. Right, I lowered this. Now any second now I should get a little bit of movement. Maybe. Lower it just a little bit. That should do movement. Come on, start moving. It's not working. There it is, a little bit of movement. Gaining a little bit of power here. Oh, what a sad day. What a sad, sad day. I guess we're getting it down system right now. I think I'd rather dry stuff out than can keep it contaminated for forever. Yeah, so let's just get rid of the water. Lower it all the way. The worst part is this, though. This is 1% contaminated. I don't know how to get rid of that. I hope it just gets rid of it eventually. I contaminated the lake. Okay. Well, well, well. We're still not producing enough limbs. I wonder how the Timberbots do with like, I don't know, I wonder how the durability, if you can increase that or decrease it. I think probably not. I think they sort of have a set durability. Also, I wanted to check to see their biofuel reserves. It does look like they have higher biofuel. Yeah, like this guy has a full tank. That's interesting. That's interesting to know. Okay. Well, we are fortunately and unfortunately kind of in a waiting game. For bad tide to be done, for okay, we did grow the we filled our chestnut storage here. So that means we should unpause this lumberjack flag to cut these trees and plant maple, maybe? Sorry, I started talking quietly because my daughter is trying to go down for a nap. Just watched her walk or get carried past my room. No available workers in district. Nah, building just needs power. Thank God the refineries don't take power to work. Okay. Everything's dried. That's for sure. 0.9 days, we'll get our system back. Our water back. And get our power back too. Water really is life, huh? Bot is out of fuel. Don't do this to me. You scare me when you do that. All right, let's check back in on our resources. We are still above 0 on planks, which is amazing. It's only 260. And all of those are getting turned into... A lot of those are getting turned into treated planks and gears. We are only 500 gears left for the Earth Recultivator and 650 left for the treated planks. So, that's exciting. paper is also made from... Paper is just logs. But then the one thing we could probably do more of is make more paper. Because punch cards are also suffering, and punch cards are as a direct result of lack of paper. And that's just logs, which we do have. So, screw it. We'll chuck that on there. We'll have it worked by bots, even though I don't know that that's the right call. I think we are lacking bots a little bit. We'll see. We'll see if this gets a worker. The bad tide has ended. Thank Christ. We'll let that happen for just a second. Then go take a look at how we can divert this. This one's going to be interesting. I think up here we probably need to let it run for a while to sort of divert. We should also probably lower this one first, just so we don't send the bad water exactly back where we just blocked it off. This one's good. Let's lower that. And then over here, we are... Should be good. Raise. Lower. Lower. Send that beautiful water back downhill. All right, and then we will go check on this one. I think we should lower this one real quick. Just flush the turd down the bowl. Then, that's the wrong one, right? Yeah. Then once it's all gone, we can lower this and switch it. Perfect. All right. Oh boy. So what's the contamination like in here? 1%? Yep, that sounds right. We messed a big thing up there, but it's okay. We've already got water flow in the right direction. We're down to 28%, 20%, constantly dropping in terms of contamination over here. We're back, baby. We're back, and we got power. And this time, we even have bots to work that power. So, I will say, one of the things that I think is really interesting about this game and the like late stage once you have bots is bots are a resource sink. Because they have a limited durability, you are paying for a certain amount of work hours with resources. And they're not cheap resources. So every bot requires... Let's just do a quick walkthrough, right? To try and understand this. Every bot requires 1 chassis, 4 limbs, 1 head. So a head requires a plank, 3 gears, 1 metal. A limb requires an extra plank plus 3 more gears, but you need 4 of those, so 4 planks, 12 gears. And then a body requires a biofuel, a metal, and 5 planks. Meaning all of those resources, you basically, you take all those resources, you set them on fire and burn them, and left in their wake is a certain number of work hours for your city and factory. And so in order to get enough bodies to man all of the jobs and enough work hours to keep your factory both sustaining itself and moving forward, you have to just keep ramping up those things and setting more and more and more of them on fire, which is really kind of an interesting... It limits your growth in an interesting way, I think. Which is like... Growth is not linear at that point because every new building requires setting more of those basic materials on fire, plus every new building that you build. Every time I add a building, like a gear workshop, I have to set all of the original materials on fire to build the bot that will then work at that thing. And not only do I have to build that bot once, I have to build that bot again when it runs out of durability, and again when it runs out of durability. Plus, you have to provide the raw resources to make the thing that you're hoping to make. It's interesting. I hadn't really pieced that together when I started, that it's not like beavers who are, forgive me, a little replaceable. The bots are replaceable, but they are replaceable by material. You have to burn the materials again. They're limited, and they're a limited time offer. So, okay. We've been here for 55 minutes. We should really think about being done here. 69%, nice, but not great. is what I'll say about that. Nice, but not great. We are now making enough paper to hopefully, eventually, go net positive on punch cards. That's my hope. I think all of the punch cards are getting used. We have storage for them. So what I probably need to do is actually go one more paper, one more printing press. Just kind of crazy, but what you got to do. So one more printer, one more printing press. This one's going to make more punch cards. Takes more gears to make the building itself, too. That's the other thing. But that's a sunk cost. You build it once, and then it's there forever. So since paper went up, we're going to try and transform that into a downstream product, more punch cards. We want to start storing punch cards, meaning every one of our bots gets more productive. That's the other part of that last equation we didn't talk about, right? Which is the contamination here is still 6%. Is the productivity part of things. That's lighting even more resources on fire, just so that the amount of work hours you purchased when you built a bot would be increased a little bit. When you make a bot, you buy, let's say, 200 work hours, meaning it will perform 200 hours worth of work. But you can spend more resources and set those on fire to make that 200 work hours be, let's say, 300 work hours. You're not actually increasing the durability, but you're increasing the amount of work they will get done in those hours, basically. The problem with that is you then still have to, then the punch card that you built is useless if you don't also keep it fueled. And so if one of those things goes out of balance, then you've made a bot efficient, but it also won't work because it doesn't have biofuel. Or you've made a bot efficient, but it is sitting at a desk not doing anything because it's lacking the resources that the machine. It's just fun. It's just, I love problems like this. It's why I like factory games. It's why I am discovering that I like this city simulator, or the city game, is City Builder, is that I love a problem that has too many moving pieces to be effectively to be simply solved. Effectively solved, for lack of a better word, in games like this, you have a problem, quote unquote. Let's say it's lack of planks or lack of gears. And the solution can never be particularly simple because every decision you make prioritizes one thing over another. If I decide, I need more gears, so I will just make fewer bots, all of a sudden, that means my beavers have to work again, which is fine. Or let's do it by adding a gear workshop. Well, that's fine, but you need a body to solve. You need a body to man it, and you need the raw resources to make sure it happens. And this one doesn't even have a worker, for instance. Is our punch card storage going up? We're up to 6. Beautiful. Make that 2. Okay. Either way, I'm going to call it an episode right there. And next time, I'm sure we'll come back for the actual finale to Timberborn. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. I'll see you next time. For the end? Question mark? Bye-bye.